r/ask Reddit. What things should people never Google? Anything related to a crime you're about to commit. How to jaywalk. FBI, open up. I sometimes worry about my search history. I'm genuinely quite a curious person. For example, I read about articles involving some crime or another and then inevitably my curiosity gets the better of me and I end up searching for things related to it. The other day I read about someone in my area who got arrested and then released after being accused of taking photos of school children in public. What he'd actually done was take a photo of a bad driver's number plate, but the photo included school children in the background and somebody on Facebook reported him to the police. This led me to Google, without thinking, is it illegal to take photos of children in public in the UK? If I ever get falsely accused of a crime, there's a fair chance my search history could get used against me. There was this band from Indonesia a few years back. I don't know if they're still around. They're a hardcore punk band, and they are named after a song called Under 18 by a classic NYC hardcore band called Warzone. A song about shows being all ages and generally inclusive. My friend was over at my place and I played them for him. He decided to Google them for more info. He searched Under 18 Indonesian hardcore on my computer. I'm definitely on a list somewhere because of him. What can I say except he should have seen it coming? Somewhat related, I was watching a film called Bound from the directors of The Matrix. It's great. Highly recommended. A song plays in the film which I wanted to get a copy. It was by a Chicago lesbian band from the 90s, so pretty obscure. However, they called their album Sex Child. I'm a brave man, but I never typed that one into Google. I think they were trying to be shocking, but they kind of shot themselves in the foot. Mr. Hands. The best part is that the video has an IMDb. It is currently sitting at a 6.9 out of 10. My first thought was the name of the show you are watching on Netflix, because you get spoilers. Boy am I innocent. You are what gives the future hope. Any symptoms you have, trying to figure out what's wrong with you through Google is the quickest way to freak yourself out. One time I had a terrible headache, and Google told me I had a major brain tumor, brain cancer, and a possible broken fractured skull. Google. If you Google, every other person around you will think you are an idiot. If you type Google into Google, you can break the internet. Please, no one try it, even for a joke. Injuries involving degloving. My daughter, who is an obs-gynae doctor, managed to deglove a finger a couple of years ago by dropping a heavy door on it. Blood everywhere. We rushed her to A&E and it got re-gloved. After some more surgery and rehab, she was able to resume her career, including the surgeries that she performs. Jimmy Fallon I think had a degloving injury a few years back and it was the first time I heard of it. I think he recovered fine, but after that I quit wearing rings. Hernia gangrene. I worked in a burn IQ wound care unit. I saw this more than I ever thought. Mostly it was older, diabetic, truck drivers. So I support schools doing web security for their kids. One call we got was they had been doing an engineering class and they actually asked their kids to image search things longer than 6 inches. Yep, don't Google that unless you have safe search enabled. I always get a kick out of looking at their keyword block list. Some of the shit middle school kids search for is hilarious. Explain more, please. Cyclopia human. I made the mistake after watching Futurama. One of the characters, Leela, only has one eye. But human cyclopia is a lethal birth defect and not the cool sci-fi stuff I expected. Seriously, do not Google it. How does it look? They don't always get one eye. It's more like only one socket develops and they try to shove both eyes into it. Degloving. Really, don't. Yes, I'm an ED nurse and it still makes me sick. What's worse is if you could Google the smell of gangrene. That's one smell you will never forget. Gangrene is bad, but I think sebaceous material and urine at room temp for 3+ days all tie for terrible smell. Harlequin ichthyosis. Probably misspelled. Not gonna Google to fix it. Wikipedia. Harlequin type ichthyosis is a genetic disorder which results in thickened skin over nearly the entire body at birth. 4. The skin forms large, diamond-shaped plates that are separated by deep cracks. 4. They affect the shape of the eyelids, nose, mouth, and ears, and limit movement of the arms and legs. 4. Restricted movement of the chest can lead to breathing difficulties. 4. These plates fall off over several weeks. 3. Other complications can include premature birth, infection, problems with body temperature, and dehydration. 4. 5. Makes it sound like what the thing has. Try typing mountain chicken. It's not bad or anything, it's just stupid. Is it a chicken on a mountain? Reddit 50/50. I googled it. It's the first and last time I will google something that's here. I am so tempted and curious, with absolutely no idea what it may be. Any Pokemon image search with safe off. Unless you're into that stuff, I guess. Must resist urge to google everything. One year my mom bought some female relatives some nice winter coats, red with black fur trim. She wanted to get matching hand warmers, called muffs, so she googled black muffs. It did not go well. Still a hand warmer TBH. Nice try, FBI. Not today, CIA. Leave me be, KGB. Coprophiliac dwarf women with misshapen tits. Why do you know this? For science, of course. Blue waffles. This is the perfect disease for Redditors to contract, as their sex lives are also fictitious. 2 girls. Oh, who am I kidding? Carbuncle. You think you're going to see the cute little blue fox creature from Final Fantasy. You won't. Man, why? I'd rather never knew about this. You just killed Carbuncle for me. Rate of survival when you got cancer. Found out firsthand. There used to be this subreddit called Enough Internet, which was god awful. There were videos of people dying by chainsaws, toothpicks down dong holes, people cutting off arms. It really changed me. Loliputin. Bruh. Sounding. The first time I saw that, my only thought was incorrect. Japanese girls masturbating with a live octopus uncensored, but also random things in penis hole. First off, in the rare case you're using a shared work computer, front desk, production room, lab, etc., you should always Google in incognito mode. That way when other people, like me for example, use the computer that was previously used by my co-worker for example, you don't see local abortion clinics as a recent search term when you're trying to find a local pizzeria, for example, and treat that as the reason why you're working the holidays because said co-worker is sick, for example. You were looking for delivery, they were looking for takeout. Google image necrotizing fasciitis, flesh-eating bacteria. Anything Hong Kong related while in China, you can be arrested. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.